So what would you like to see implemented alongside the changes in benefits?
Well, as a money and employment advisor for Cymru Housing Association, I go out and see vast amounts of tenants in very rural and isolated areas across 3 counties. What I'm finding is that a lot of people recognise that there's loads of support agencies and facilities out there. You can go to Citizens Advice, as Denise has said, you can engage with Flying Start. All sort of agencies recognise that there's a need for additional support, advice, signposting, etc. in relation to the changes to benefits. Unfortunately, there isn't enough money going into these services to provide all remote workers with digital facilities. With everything being streamlined onto online services and telephones, etc., a lot of people haven't got transport facilities to attend central points. A lot of people haven't got facilities to have broadband or to even have a landline to be able to access these things themselves. So when it's coming to benefit applications, etc., they're really, really struggling, and in turn they're getting sanctioned and ending up with lengthy periods of time with no money. So all advice services and support agencies with remote workers really, really need to be enabled with either iPads, laptops and remote Wi-Fi mobile units, so they can actually arrive at the property, click on their Wi-Fi, get it attached and enable people to actually have those facilities whilst they're there with them, or something like a laptop loaning service where maybe there is a certain pot of money put into providing laptops and Wi-Fi to people so they can actually have the opportunity to have these on loan for a couple of days at a time. Something of that nature, so they can do job searches, so they can make applications and do the things that is required of them online without having to sort of meet the expense of it.
This one's 2 and the one upstairs is 1.
So you've got your hands full.
Crazy, yeah.
And where do you go to then? Is it Heather's your main contact for advice on benefits and things?
Well, either Heather or my Flying Start.
Right.
Mary.
And with your weekly budget,
yeah.
how does your money go? Like in an average week, what do you spend?
Well,
Which are the most expensive?
Well, I'm trying to think now. Well, obviously you've got the rent, but that's a thing. And then I've got water, which is £20 a week. I've got council tax, which is £30 a week. Then you've got the TV licence and electric, gas. It's just too much.
You know, you pay monthly.
Yeah, well, with my TVs and stuff, I've never bought anything brand new. I've always, well, that TV I managed to get off my brother and stuff, so he let me pay weekly, and it was only £100 and stuff.
Do you ever find that you're falling behind then in bills?
Well, I did when I was on benefits, because we didn't have much, and then when you get to the end of the week, you like to try and keep enough so you and your family can do something, you know? And so when Barry got back into work, I paid all of them off, but it's just ended up this struggling even more now, because you just don't want to. You feel like, especially if you're one of you working, that you're working for it, and it'd be nice to have a bit more.
Have you ever, like, or people that you know, been tempted by, you know, the loans that you see on TV?
Sorry,
that's all right, carry on. The high interest loans, all that sort of stuff.
I have gone with Wonga. I went with Wonga to pay my Littlewood's accounts because they were demanding £150 or a debt collector would come. So I had to get a Wonga loan so that I could pay my Littlewood's to stop the debt